drift away.
Here's a unmodified Eachine E011. In order to flash it, first you'll need to take these three pins here, the ground, the SWCLK, and the SWDIO, and you want to connect them to a ST-Link V2. Just these three pins right here, the DIO, ground, and CLK. So the ground to ground, the DIO to DIO, the CLK to CLK. So if you're confused about how it looks, well, there's the DIO, CLK, DIO, ground, and the CLK. You don't have to do this, but I did this to one of my boards here. I got a connector off of eBay. They look like this. I'll just plug in like so. But then I took this end and I soldered it to the board like that. But I only soldered the three. The DIO, CLK, and ground. This way I can connect the programmer to the board easily, like so. Okay, now that you got the hardware side sorted out, you want to deal with the software side. So you want to go to this website, www.2.keel.com/mdk5, and you want to go to the download page, go to product downloads, select MDK ARM. You want to fill out this information, and then I think either you get a link in your email or they should give you a link right away to download it. Well, anyways, I've already downloaded it. It is on my desktop. And the other piece of software you'll need is the ST-Link software. So you want to go to this link here. I'll have that on the description. So you want to go to get software, click there. You might need to sign up again, and then they'll give you a link to download. And of course I've already downloaded it already. Right here, that's a little zip file. Then there's two files that you can choose to download. This is NotFastEnuf's on RC Group's Acro file, and this one is Silver XXX on RC Groups. To download these ones, you just click there, download as a zip, save it, like so. Same goes with this one. Just download, save it. That's it. Okay, so all the things are downloaded. I'll go ahead and install the MDK software. I agree. Next. Sure. I think Anything will do here. I guess while that's setting up, this might take a while. Open up these two. Okay. Okay, we're done. Alright, Keel's finished installing. So next thing to install is the ST-Link software. Finish, and then it'll install the drivers for you. And then finish. Okay, so now I'll show you how to actually flash the E011 board. You should already have your the board connected something like this. So you're going to want to load up the ST-Link utility. And then you want to plug in the ST-Link to your computer. After it's it's connected, you want to plug in a LiPo. So you grab a LiPo, connect it up, then you want to hit connect. You might run into this error that says cannot read memory, disable readout protection, and retry. Just hit OK. Then you want to disconnect, leave it connected, go load up the Keel UVision. You're going to want to open up the Acro file of your choice. So I think I want to try out the dual mode Acro. Go to silverware. Make sure you select all files so you can see it. So this is the UVision project file that you want to see. Double click that. It's going to compile it. You're going to want to install some extra files. Okay, so that's done. Then we go to Flash, Erase. It'll say full chip erase done. So you want to choose Build Target. So now that it's compiled, now we go Flash, Download, and it should start flashing. Okay, I guess that didn't work. Sure. So I guess if you get the error, you want to start over again with the ST-Link, and this time you should be able to read it without any error. So let's load up the ST-Link program, plug in the programmer itself, give it a second, plug in power to the board, hit connect, and this time it reads. So disconnect, load up Keel UVision. Let's choose the project file that we want. So I want to try the dual mode version. This one is by Silver XXX. So it should be in here. You can't see it, so you have to choose to view all the files. And this is the file you're looking for. Open it, and then you want to build the target. It may take some time, but I've already had mine pre-built. Then you go to Flash, Erase, and then Flash, Download. And as you see all the lights flashing on the board, it means it's a success. So that's it for flashing. Next I'll show you how I installed a FPV camera to this. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I installed the FPV camera to the E011. As you can see, this old frame of mine, it's been seen better days. It's all broken and cracked. So I got this new frame. This is the camera I'm going to be using. It's a Eachine E011. It's a separated camera. 25 milliwatts, 48 channel, 600 TV line camera. It's nice and tiny. It's got a little whip antenna. So I decided to mount the VTX like so, and it's going to be wedged in between the battery tray and the flight board. After the flight board gets bolted down, it should hold it fairly tight. As for the camera, I cut a piece of foam in the shape of a wedge, and I'm going to crazy glue the foam to the frame and then crazy glue the camera to the foam. So this way I get some camera tilt out of this. So it's a nice bit of camera tilt. I don't know if you can see the angle. It's a fair bit of an angle. I'll get that done and I'll come back. Okay, so here it is all done. I just wedged you can see the VTX in between there. I know you can't really see what channels you're on. You can see some of the LEDs, and it's going to be next to impossible to adjust the channel itself, but I pretty much most of the time fly alone with this. Yeah, let's take a look at how much it weighs. 23.9 grams. That's pretty darn light in my opinion. I've also done one more mod. I trimmed the battery connector here. I cut that slot a little bit deeper so I could use my I have some spare 260 milliamp hour 30C batteries that use a micro LOSI connector, and with that cut in the slot in the battery connector, I can use it, and it stays in fine. Okay, next I'll show you how to switch between Acro and self-leveling mode. Okay, to change the self-leveling to Acro mode or back, first you're going to power on the quad, turn on the transmitter, wait for it to bind. Once it's all light, it's bound. So right now I believe it's in, it always starts off in self-leveling mode. To change to Acro mode, you'll need to do some gestures. So Acro mode would be left, left, down. Left, left, down. Left, left, down. There you go. May need to try a few times to get it right, but it's pretty simple. Left, left, down. And it'll flash it to confirm. So now it would be in Acro mode. And to go back to angle mode, you need to go right, right, down. Right, right, down. Right, right, down. And it'll flash to confirm. Now back into self-leveling mode. So that's it. Enjoy, and thanks for watching.